Hey folks, Eric here from DirtyLittleSneakers.com. Today I want to talk to you about the Polar Vantage M. Now if you haven't seen it already, please make sure to check out my review of the Vantage V up here. Now first off, I want to be completely transparent and let you know that this is a loaner. Polar sent this to me to check out, but I need to send it back as soon as I finish this video. So that is to say that the opinions that you're going to hear today are mine and mine alone. And if you want to take a second, just hit that like button below, get it up in the YouTube algorithm a little bit more, get more eyeballs on it. I'd be really appreciative, and I thank you very much in advance. All right, so after about a month of using the device, I can give you a really good idea if this is the right watch for you. Now, as you may remember, the Vantage series is the first in the Polar family that looks like a regular watch. So if you want a watch that you can wear all day and wear to work, this is going to be perfect for you. Maybe not the white one, but the watch itself. Now the menu flow was a little bit foreign to me being used to Garmin, but it did make sense. While Garmin is up and down, Polar is side to side. The major difference between the M and the V is that the M is not touchscreen. And to be honest, I didn't really miss it at all. I hardly used it when I had it. So let's talk about what I really liked about the watch. Now, first and foremost, the design and the look. It's sleek and sporty, and if you want to change the watch bands, it's super easy to do so. The band is made of silicone, and it's 22 millimeters wide, which means that with the quick release, you have a million choices of replacements on the internet. Now, as I mentioned in almost every Polar review, the amount of profiles to choose from is staggering, 130 at last count. And to be honest, I still only use swim, bike, and run. Now this watch is going to do everything that you need. It's going to be a step counter, it monitors your sleep, it has 24/7 heart rate monitor tracking, although that is going to decrease the battery life when it's turned on. And speaking of which, battery life is decent with 30 hours of training time. Okay, so I need to break into my edit to tell you about a couple of things that I forgot. Now first is that the Vantage series actually uses two satellite standards, GPS, which is the North American, and GLONASS, which is the Russian standard. And together, they give you better coverage of all the satellites. So the Vantage M does include an altimeter, and it is both barometric and GPS based, so it's going to give you a really good reading for your ascent and descent. Obviously, it's going to use an optical heart rate monitor. That's what the Vantage series is known for, but Polar is also known as the heart rate monitor company. When I first started running about 12 years ago, conventional wisdom was if you wanted a really good GPS, you got a Garmin, but if you wanted a really good heart rate monitor, you got a Polar. It uses the Sony chipset, which is great because it's going to be really easy to find satellites, it's going to be super fast, and it's also going to be a huge save on battery. And lastly, you can upload directly to most of the third-party sites like Strava or Training Peaks or Map My Run or what have you. And if you can't upload directly, you can always get a GPX file and upload indirectly. All right, let's get back to the edit. Now using Polar Flow, you can analyze your workouts to death and geek out on all the graphs and numbers on your phone via the app or on the website itself. My absolute favorite thing about Polar watches is that you can customize the activity settings on the app and then just sync them to the watch. Now there were a few things that I didn't actually like about the watch. The first is kind of a biggie. I found that while I was running, the face was really dark and it was hard for me to see. Now look, I get that I wear glasses and I don't wear them when I exercise, but when using other watches, I don't have this problem. I really wish that you could invert the colors so that the background is light and that the numbers are dark, but you don't have that option. The auto backlight gesture also just doesn't do it, especially when you're out in bright sunlight. So like the V, this one doesn't auto upload. Now according to Polar, this is supposed to happen, but try as I might when my phone is connected via Bluetooth at the end of an activity, when I stop and save it, it won't upload on its own. So I need to force the upload from the watch. And it's small but important. I'd like more than two choices on a watch face. Maybe that's just me. Now overall, if you're in the Polar family, this is a great upgrade from previous watches without spending premium dollars. So 2 thumbs up. So that's about it, folks. If you're interested in getting this watch for yourself, I did put a link down in the description of the video. Just know that it goes to my Amazon affiliate account, so I am going to make a couple of shekels off the purchase that you make, but at no charge to you. And if you like this video, as I said earlier, please smash that like button below, get it up the YouTube algorithm a little bit more. And if you like gear reviews, race reviews, or anything endurance sports related, I'm your guy. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the button next to it so you get notified when I put new videos up just about every week or so. All right, folks, until next time, thanks so much for tuning in.